Just took the fuel tank back out of the 4Runner. Had to get the fuel gauge working correctly. I had hoped that the factory gauge sender would work with the AutoMeter gauges, but it wasn't. The resistance value is way off. It's not the same, which I was afraid of, but I decided to risk it and chance it before, so now I've got to do it again. It's not that big a deal. So here's the factory sender hole. The problem is it's way over here on the right side of the tank at a low spot. So in order to get the proper sweep, the full line is going to register about here. So I'm not real excited about that, and I just don't want to put it back in there with it not how I want it. So well, let me back up. Here's the AutoMeter sender, and there's just the way it travels is kind of funny. There's a lot of adjustment to it, but it doesn't adjust the way I need it to adjust for this tank. So that's how it is, and then when you swing that arm all the way up, it stops right about here, and then we've got a lot of volume above it. So what I'm going to do is take the extra time, cut a hole here, and I'm going to put the sender in at the top of the tank and get a different or a longer arm on the sender, and now it can sweep the whole volume of the tank. So to help contain all the shavings from cutting this new hole for the sender, I put a towel inside the tank, and I'm hoping some of the shavings will stick to that and make it easier to pull out. I'm also going to smear a bunch of trans prep, pretty similar to grease, on the back side of that, and that will definitely help catch some of the shavings. I don't have any grease here, so this will have to work. I know you can put this on a drill bit and drill a hole and the shavings stick to it, so it should work. We'll find out. So just finished installing the gauge sender, and it looks like it's going to work pretty well. Moved it to the top of the tank. Old one's here. I'm just going to put the old sender back in just to seal it. So there it is at the bottom of the tank, and it travels pretty much to the very top of the big part of the tank, so should be pretty accurate, and hopefully there won't be a lot of dead space in it. I'll just put 10 gallons of diesel in, and we'll see where the gauge reads now. Right at half, so that's about what we expect. Looks like everything is working how it's supposed to.